So something that has been long debated in the feminine and etiquette community is the issue of pearls. Do pearls make you look older? Maybe it's also that pearls have this granny effect to it. In the 1950s, 1960s, 70s, even 80s, I guess you could get away with wearing pearls, but nowadays it is considered to make you look very old-fashioned, very archaic. What do you think, and what are your thoughts and opinions on pearls?
Do you think that the wrist pearls also make you look older?
This is open up to debate, so I want to hear your thoughts. Do let me know. Jumping into the video, unsolicited advice. Assalamu alaikum, and how are you guys? Hello. What about people when they come up to you and all of a sudden start giving you and blurting out a whole lot of things that you should do, shouldn't do? I'm not a fan of this, and it is considered impolite in polite society and in the School of Manners and Etiquette. Whether you go to the Swiss school, the New York school, any school anywhere in the world, unsolicited advice, hands down, is always considered to be rude. Why? Because the person that is giving the advice did not seek permission to have their thoughts heard. If they ask permission, like, can I tell you something about this issue? I just want to share my thoughts with you, then that's okay, and the person accepts. That is absolutely fine. However, if a person merely comes up to you and is like,
you shouldn't do this about that, and you should do that about that, and that fixed that, and that's broken, and that's not good, and that's good, and
that is rude. That is rude, that is ill-mannered, that shows that you have no consideration for the person that you are advising, how they feel about the subject, what battles and struggles they have faced within the issue that they are dealing with. You know, whether it is that they've just lost their child, or whether they are planning an interview for a top, Fortune 500 company or a really large corporation, whether they are planning on buying a new car, whether they are planning on building a house, whether they are having kids, whether they are getting married, whether they are getting divorced, whatever the case is, people should A, honestly mind their own business. B, if they do have some good, really solid advice, take the person aside in private, sit them down and be like, listen, I have some thoughts of mine that I would like to share with you on the subject. Feel free to disagree with me, but this is honestly how I feel, and I really think that this is the right way to go because of blah, blah, blah. And that is a nice way. The other thing that you should be aware of is, number one, the tone and body language of this person. Number two, how close are they to you? Is this your mother? Is this an auntie that used to be your neighbor 10 years ago? Is this someone that you bumped into in the supermarket that you haven't seen for 15 years? Is this an ex-mother-in-law? I mean, all of these things, have to be taken into account as to the motive and intention and the place where this advice is coming from. Is it a genuine place of concern? Is it a place where this person is minding your business because they're bored with their lives and they really have nothing else to do but tell other people how to live theirs? Or is it because this person really has some distilled, wise, age-old wisdom that they wish to impart to you, which by that regard, they would know how to handle and carry themselves if they did have this wisdom, because wise people do not blurt out information and advice, off the drop of a hat, especially in front of other people, especially when it's concerning a sensitive topic, something that is very close to you and it needs a delicate approach. The thing is, again, what is the motive and intention of this person? I know a lot of people, if they want to see you unhappy, they will tell you to A, stay in an abusive marriage. If someone wants to see you fail, they will tell you not to dress up well to take that interview for that Fortune 500 job or whatever job it is. If they do not want you to be happy, they could even tell you to divorce your husband. If they don't want to see you happy, they could honestly tell you to sell your car. They could come as a worthy advisor, just like Iblis, Shaitan in the Garden of Eden came to Adam and Eve as a trusting advisor.
Thank you, Satan, but you can keep that. Nobody asked for your advice.
So, just remember, you don't know the place that this person is coming from when they want to give you this advice. You also don't know how sincere they are about your happiness and well-being, and you don't know if they have an agenda. And even if they have good intentions, again, if you wanted advice, no doubt you would go to those people that you are closest to and those that you trust the most, and you would ask them. You would not just be prey and victim and just allow, or just be welcoming anyone coming, any Tom, Dick and Harry coming up to you willy-nilly and letting their tongue loose on you as to how you should do things and how you should be and what you should do and how you should live your life. So anyone listening to this that gives unsolicited advice, take care and take a step back to analyze the situation. A, is it any of your business? B, if you really mean well for this person, ask their permission in private, or to go privately and ask them the permission if you can tell them how you feel and share your thoughts with them. Again, if it's not someone very close to you, if it's not someone that you know very well or that feels comfortable with you or knows you or trusts you, it's better to just keep your mouth shut and stay away. If you, however, are strange to them, meaning you're not very close, but you are an expert in a certain field, or you have some experience in this regard, or you have some very important knowledge that you wish to impart that you learned from other people's experience, or what you do when you're working on this, and on this topic, or whatever it is that you have knowledge about, if you want to really share. I've found myself in the situation many times where I have a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge on certain topics. So I will go and ask someone, can I talk to you about this? Because I really think that I could shed light on something. You feel free to disagree with me. I just would like to share something. Would you mind? Or would you care to hear what I have to say? And then they'd be like, yeah, sure. Yeah, come and tell me. And then it's fine. It's safe to talk. They're willing to receive what you are saying. If someone did not ask you for that and then you just come and dump on them, they're not ready to receive it. They're probably not even gonna listen to your advice. And they probably don't care what you have to say because they didn't want to know what you had to say on the topic anyway. If you are on the receiving end of unsolicited advice, kindly tell them,
yeah, I'm not really in the mood to talk about it right now, but thank you for trying to help.
Just let them down politely. You don't have to be rude, but just kindly shut that conversation down and be like,
you know what, I'm okay. I have people that I speak to about my personal issues, and I don't need to talk about it to you. Thank you so much.
You can be firm, you can be assertive, but you can also be kind and gracious. So there is a way to stand your ground, hold up to your standards, and have healthy boundaries when people try to come into your life with all of their opinions and baggage and views and all of that stuff. There's many ways to tell people to back off in a polite way, and I've just given you a few. So take that away. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and yeah, don't wear pearls. Get de-pearled. That doesn't sound good. Well, it's better than getting deflowered, so. Anyway, have a good day, guys. Love you. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, don't give advice if you've not been asked.